कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। हरि ओम। The misunderstanding about ourselves expresses as misunderstanding about the world. When you don't understand yourself, then you don't understand others. When you don't understand others, then what I want from others is always illogical. Your expectations are illogical. You become an illogical person actually. That means you want something which world can't give. And then it results in sorrow. So see the sequence. I did not understand myself. Then second step is I failed to know who are you, what you can give, who are you and who are not you. Then third step is I want something from you which you cannot give. And fourth step is that I end up in my life which is a sorrow, chaos, frustration, depression. Ultimately, I become little more bitter. Ultimately, whole life I have wasted my time creating new problem for my mind. The source was that I don't understand myself. Therefore, when Bhagavan started Gita, Arjuna did not ask about Atma. Arjuna had asked the question that what is my dharma? Should I fight or not? Karpanya dosho patas svabhavaha pachhami tvam dharma sammudha cheta yat shreyasyan nishchitam bruhitanme. What is good, you please tell me. Shishyasti. Now Bhagavan started telling about Atma. Lo. He should have said straight away. He didn't tell that. Didn't he tell about what is the strategy of Mahabharata, all these things? He did. He told about the Atma. He told about the nature of your own self. If I consider this paperweight, I have another example. If I consider this paperweight as a camel or as elephant or even donkey, so my behavior will be different. Worst is our understanding about the world and ourselves. बहुत गड़बड़ी हुई है भैया. And therefore, yesterday we saw three sadhan: commitment, dispassion and devotion. Karma yoga, bhakti yoga and dispassion, not jnana yoga. And then that is the cause, jnanena brahma hetuna, 24 shloka. So today I will talk about something about jnana yoga. Today I will discuss where we are making somewhat, where we are thinking that we are right, but we are totally wrong. We think I am one person living in this world. I was born, I will be dying. I will do a lot. I will, I will, I have children, you know, I have daughter, I have son, I have father-in-law, I have mother-in-law, I have house. Okay? How old are you? I am 59 plus. What do you mean by plus? I mean 59 years plus someone. That is understood. You need not say plus. This is not 59. How long you will live? Why? You have any problem? No, just. One person asked somebody, if a person is brain dead, how long he can live? Other person said, how old are you? So this is our understanding that I am I am living and I will die one day and I have my relatives and friends and this world is real. Vedanta says, all your understanding is false. All is your bug. Vacha rambadam matram vikaro nam. Vrittika eva satyam. But Vedanta has done a quite a बड़ी धुलाई होती है वेदांत में. Our text is Bhakti I am touching because you will get afraid. But morning class you can see. Another form is there. तो आज वेदांत की कुछ बात कर देते. Topic is coming. कर दें? बोले कर दें. I hope I'll not get bored. Even if you get bored, listen something. Once in a while listen. Only my understanding that I am a man is wrong. All wrong. Totally wrong. Totally wrong. Then what do you mean? I am a woman? No. My understanding is if you are a man, no, that is also wrong. I am working is right. Totally wrong. I am a father and mother of somebody is totally wrong. Why? I am coming to it. अभी तो स्टार्टअप चल रहा है, स्टार्टर्स चल रहा है अभी तो. वी मेन कोर्स हैड येट टू कम. I am this body, I am tall, I am short, I am fat, I am Brahmin, I am Kshatri, I am Indian, I am African, I am African. One is African. Or I have my father. All these things are full of delusion. And today I will throw some light because that topic is coming. 25th, 26th, 27th shlok. All three are heavily Vedantic loaded words. So I don't want to skip. It is heavily loaded with Vedanta. Even if you don't like, I don't mind. What is the point? सोचते हैं देखो this is a flower. This is a flower. What is the color? What? Huh? Like? Purple. Like purple. Purple. Like light purple. तो violet बोल रहे हैं. Violet? हाँ? Violent? क्या कह रहे हैं? L-I? ओके भैया जो कुछ भी है. So जो कुछ भी है. Purple, light purple बोल दो यार. कहाँ है सब like पता नहीं. So this is a flower is there. अभी तो समझ में नहीं आया हमको. So this is a flower. And eyes are seeing the flower. Anything which is seen is different than the seer. बहुत ठीक है बात. Seen and seer are different. My eyes are not flower. Flower? No, I am seeing the flower, but I'm not. Eyes are not flower. Perfect. Rule number 1 is there. Seen and seer are different. Nature of seen and nature of seer are different. Very good. Seen cannot be the seer of its own seer. Second rule. Seen cannot be the seer of its seer. Flower cannot see my eyes. Okay. Now, this eyes is also known by someone called mind. Mind is knowing my eyes that I can't see today or I can't hear today. There is mind and eyes are different. I need to go for a test, but I am avoiding. Your lens would be over, I am sure. So, the eyes are the seen and the mind is the seen. Second point. Third point. The mind is also known by someone who says, my mind is not well today, it is very sad, it is very happy. I am trying to simplify as much as possible. So, outer world is known by the sense objects. Sense objects are known by the mind, and mind is not known by the mind. Because one who will know the mind will be different than the mind. And the one which knows the mind is all the time there. Morning I got up, 7 o'clock. I am not telling about myself. Supposing I got up 7 o'clock and I was very happy. It was a good day. So 8 o'clock I was sad because I again felt sleepy and I couldn't sleep in the class. So this 8 o'clock sadness. 9 o'clock I was hungry. I was angry because breakfast was over. They said time is over. Time is changed now. 6:30 to 7:15. It was all closed and over. Only one was remaining to I adjusted. So 9 o'clock angry was there. 10 o'clock I was told that water is not there. So immediately I went in my washroom and filled the water in the bucket. But by the time I filled it was already half. It has gone. So sad. 11 o'clock I discovered that tap, some tap is there, water has come back. Again I filled that bucket. Through in and through, there is a changing eye at 7 o'clock, eye 8 o'clock, eye 9 o'clock, eye. There is a changing eye. But behind this changing eye, there is an unchanging eye. Because if unchanging eye was not there, who will know that 7 o'clock I was sad or happy? If I remember something, that means while that was happening, then also I was there at that time. Experiencer and rememberer. Pratyabhigya. Experiencer and rememberer should be same. The one who is at 7 o'clock right now, same one was there at 6 o'clock this morning, 12 hours back also. If everything had changed, who will notice it? So there was one unchanging eye on which a changing eyes are coming and going. Stop. Same eye, which is now, when I was 4-year-old, and also same eye, because I remember 4-year-old, I was not going to the school. First day of my school I was not going. Today I am 45-year-old. That day I was 4-year-old. It is a 41-year-old story. I was not going to the school. And I was forced to go and was pushed in the school. And my mother left me crying. I remember that day. That day, 4-year boy and this 45-year-old man, body has changed. You can't recognize. If I show my photograph, you can't recognize. 1-year photograph, if I show, you can't recognize. Mind has changed. Intellect has changed, hope so. Samskars have changed. But I remember I was the one who was not going to the school. There is unchanging I that has not changed. Because if that I had changed, who will carry the memory? Who will remember that? One who is remembering here now, and one who experienced 40 years back, one who experiences, he alone can remember. That means rememberer should be same as experiencer at that time. Fine. Then what to do? There is unchanging I. That means there is no modification. That means from birth to death, this I won't change. It is difficult. Difficult. If it is difficult, hear that. Don't worry. Acha, this I was born or not born? Birth is of the body. Birth is of the body. Birth means something should be prior non-existent. And supposing you say that this I was born, that means it was non-existent. To say it was not non-existent, then somebody should be there to tell that it came into existence. If you say I was born, this I was born, not body, this I, then there should be some I present to tell that this I was come, then that I should have been there to certify that. If you say he has come, that means somebody must have seen, then only he can say he has come. So this I was not born also. And consequently, nobody can say I am dead, because he is alive. We say when the physiological functions are not functioning, this person is dead. But I is not dead. To say something is dead, you should be there to say that this I is dead. So I is not dead. And therefore there is nityata in that. This is the pure consciousness. न जायते म्रियते वागता चित्नायम भूत्वा भविता वा न भूया जो नित्य शाश्वतोयम पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. But I think I am what? I am sad, I am happy, I am... अब बताओ. Relation belong to number... This is number 1 I. This is number 2 I, duplicate one. Now relation belong to number 2 I or to number 1 I? बोलो भाई. बोले Swami ji, today I become father. A new I is born. Yes. What happened to the number 1 I? He has not become father. By relation can one belong to one who has modification. Now this number 2 I has modification. But number 1 I has no modification, because it modifies, it will die. Who will see then it modify? It doesn't change at all. So number 2 I, which is going through modification, is real or this is real? If number 2 I will be real, then it should not go away. But this number 2 I vanishes. Morning I has vanished now. The bad mood has gone away now. The baby I has gone. The class 1 boy has gone. He is dead. Dead? No more. I am a young person. This I is no more now. I told you, no. One English class was going on, grammar class. Teacher said, please tell me, I am beautiful. Which tense? One naughty boy was there. He said, past. Your eye goes away. Your eye was searched certain time before you took Diksha. I was different. I'm a boy. My name is XYZ. And somebody asks, who are you? Well, I'm Brahmachari. No. Brahmachari. No. I'm Swami. No. Swamini. I'm now husband. But the girl is there. Before marriage, her eye is different. She says, I miss a lot, therefore I miss. So therefore I miss. What is it? Miss Shanti. Miss Shanti. And now after marriage, I am Mrs. Now my identity has changed. So another eye has come now. ये सही कैसे है मेरे? How is this right? Who? This number 2. Why? खत्म हो गया बात. You give so much of value to your moods. I'm so angry. अरे तुम्हारे anger की क्या value? You'll be forgetting your anger in few minutes. हवा चलती है एक. Like outside seasons are there, inside seasons are there. हवा चली, anger has gone now. Eye has gone now. Like children are there, they are crying. And you show some chocolate or show something. Beat me. No, ye dekho chocolate. He takes also. He is crying and he takes also. He forgot. Eating. This is called innocence. Innocence means not holding to wrong eye for a long time. He finished everything. Then again he started crying. It was an interval. ये तो गया हुआ ही आपका. आप इतना परेशान क्यों हो रहे हैं? देखो, I told you Vedanta is not going to solve the problems. It is going to dissolve this problematic eye. It is falsify that. कहाँ तुम बस परेशान हो? Well, Swamiji, as a husband I suffered a lot. This husband is wrong. This husband itself is a false thing. खत्म करो इसको बात. Why you are suffering? The one who is suffering itself is false. तुम उसके साथ क्यों बैठते हो? किसके साथ? वाइफ के साथ? नहीं, हस्बैंड के साथ. अरे but I am the husband. You are not the husband. This is what I am saying. Then who is the husband? You are not the husband. Because husband is number 2 eye. And you are number 1 eye. You are the pure consciousness. Husband came after the priest done some mischief. Then after the priest did, then what modification you went through? What? Did you have any physiological modification? As a husband, then you call husband. क्या हुआ तुम्हारा? Well, you put on weight. क्या change क्या आया तुम्हारे में? What happened to you? What made you husband? क्या हुआ? हमको बैठो बताओ हमको बैठो क्या? How you became husband? Who told you husband? No, they told me. No, they can tell anything. They can tell you are foolish. भाई आप बने कहाँ? Where you were made? Where you were made husband? Socially. Forget about socially. Socially what you are? You are an officer, you are a boy, you are a mausa, you are a kaka, you are a dada. क्या हो तुम अकेले हो क्या? How many eye you have? Of your neighbor, you are a neighbor. Of your father, you are a son. Of your sister, you are a brother. Of your wife, you are a husband. Of your son, you are a father. Of your father, you are a son. ये क्या चक्कर क्या तुम्हारा? You are one or many? You are one or many? Many. Which one? If you are many, how can you be many? Your experience is I am one only. ये तो different time पे this different eyes are coming. And your problem in life is that some eyes are very suffocating eyes. When you said I am suffering as a husband, that means corresponding to wife you have grabbed wrong experiences. She troubled me a lot, or she did not follow me. I am suffering a lot. I am husband. I am not English husband. I am a Hindi husband. Hasna band ho gaya mera. So therefore I am a husband now, and therefore I am suffering a lot. I am telling you what I am going through. Only I know that. Nobody will understand my plight. As what? As husband. Nobody can live with this wife. If anybody had married this girl, Swamiji, I tell you, marriage would not have lasted more than 50 years. One person at the 80 was giving divorce. Wife was, when she was 85 and my husband was 80. So lawyer said, why this few years, why can't you live? He said, how long I'll tolerate? You have gathered identity. Your identity has like a blotting paper. He has given me lot of sorrow. He has given me lot of sorrow. He has given me lot of sorrow. This identity you have woven inside. You are tasting the bitterness, and you have made very strong motherhood, husbandhood, wifehood, sonhood, disciplehood, teacherhood. Pareshan? हमारा क्या तो कुछ है नहीं. हम तो either you be number one eye, either you be God's eye. ये तुमने ये संसार के साथ ये आई क्यों बना लिया तुमने? Why did you make this eye which is not right and which is not a correct eye? भाई आप समझ रहे हो? Getting my point? My point is that this eye, which eye? Number 2 eye. This number 2 eye, which is relative to somebody, is not real eye. It is not real eye. Why? It is born. It will die away. It is modifying. And I live with this. Supposing I say, then this is one eye. ऐसे हमारे पास ढेर सारे eyes हैं. This is called बीमार eye. So some eyes there I wanted to become a rich person, but I was average. Average means what? Average rich, not very rich. But you could have become rich at heart. I don't know about that. Good you told. एक तो ये आई. I had a very good childhood, Swamiji. एक ये आई हो गया. My mother was very sick and I couldn't do something for her. एक आई ये हो गया. एक आई wife वाला ही हो गया, husband वाला हो गया. एक I had fallen down day before yesterday and nobody came to lift me up. I was more hurt emotionally than the physically. एक आई ये हो गया. But this satsang gives me lot of joy. एक आई ये हो गया. ये तो तुम्हारा ढेर सारा आई का कुनबा है. You have a big group and big cluster of eyes, and whole day you are juggling around and tasting different eyes in your mind. तुम आदमी हो कि पैजामा हो? Because this eye is changing. You are which eye? Because this eye is slipping away like pajama. Another eye comes. ये कैसे तुम गजब के आदमी हो भाई? मेरा कोई कंट्रोल नहीं है क्या अपने ऊपर? वेदांत says, बैठो यहाँ पे. All these are false eyes. They are murdabad. They are corpse. You are holding the corpse. Then what shall I do? Go to number 1 eye. There are 2 options. Either you go to devotee's eye. I define myself with the God. If you are a devotee, then I am safe. God will take care of it. Devotee means one who says, who talks to God, who loves God. Last night I was talking, who shares. Remember 3 things I had told last night. Life should have commitment. Life should have emotionally availability to the world. And third was sharing with the Lord your experience. These three things I had mentioned. And with these three things, your mind is now ready to receive this Jnana Yoga. Jnanena Brahma Hetuna. 21st sloka. 24th sloka. Now teacher gave this knowledge. Of what? Of what? Of going back to number one. This is Jnana Yoga. This is path of knowledge now. Now this question comes, what is this nature of this number one I? Vishuddhena tadatmanam atmana vishvato mukham swanubhutya tiroma bhuta maya guna visheshanam. Acha? So who is affected or affected? I don't know who is affected. You are not affected. That is non-modifying. So there is no relation of this number one I with any. He has no father, no mother. He has no brother, no sister. He is not born, he will not die. Mano buddhi hankar chittani naham. ये है. अरे please sing. Mano buddhi hankar chittani naham. न च श्रोत्र जिह्वे न च घ्राण नेत्रे न च व्योम भूमिर्न तेजो न वायुः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायु. This is that I. Shift your attention there. Don't be there outside all the time. हर समय बाहर मत रहो, घर में भी आओ अपने. न मे राग द्वेषौ न मे लोभ मोहो मदो नैव मे नैव मात्सर्य भाव. I have no rag, I have no dvesh. This rag dvesh belongs to this external I. न मे मृत्यु शंका न मे जाति भेदा. Meditation is here. Teacher gives the upadesh of this I. And this I, he says, number one. Are you following? Good chances there to rest and sleep. Vedanta class has started. Please don't do that, otherwise I'll just scream then. न मे माता न मे पिता. क्या बढ़िया. अब देखो, नॉट इज द नेचर ऑफ दिस आई. क्या करें? सुबह ब्रह्मसूत्र क्लास है. समटाइम्स आई थिंक आई शुड टेक सम उपनिषद. क्या करें? ये तो चला गया, ये तो बाहर का कपड़ा है, ये सब तो फाल्स है. This, you know, the body which you are so fond of, and you dress and you. Everybody makes face sometimes. And ये तो उड़ने वाली है, कुछ है नहीं इसमें. It is just a not even an ash. It is a namesake. कुछ है नहीं. The reality है, this is the one number. And moment you define yourself with the number 2I, then you will become sad. Why he said this to me? And you hold on, I am very upset, Swamiji. I am very, very upset. Why you should be upset? Why you are holding on to this upset? First, you are upset, that was wrong. Second thing, you are holding on to upset. चलो भाई upset हो गया, 5 minutes, 10 minutes हो गया. When this is an incident happened, 58, so long you are holding it. हो गया, इसको छोड़ो. Neither you are mother, neither you are father, neither you are brother, neither your sister. Neither you are friend, neither you are enemy. These are all external things. Kapil Dev said to Devhoti. This knowledge was given. He said, Ma, come to the number 1I. Isko chodo aap. And what is the nature of number 1I? Yattad adreshyam agrahayam agotram avarnam achakshushrotram tadapaanipadyam nityam vibhum sarvagatam susukshmam tadavyam yadbhut yonim paripashyanti dhira. Mundak. Oh, I thought you were quoting Gita. It is all pervasive, it is eternal. My number 1I and your number 1I are same. Sometimes you are very happy, my, what is it called? Birthday sign and your birthday sign is same. What is it called? Bird. Huh? Satsang?
Star sign.
Huh?
Star sign.
Star sign. अरे फिर से बोलो ना. Star sign. अच्छा. Like what is it? Capricorn. Capricorn, Cancer, Piscean, some are Piscean. Huh? Pisces. Spicy. कुछ भी बोल लो, हमें कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता यार, इसमें हमारे लिए कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. They are very happy, Swami ji, your sign and my sign, we are same. अरे हम तो और बता रहे हैं कि नंबर 1I इज सेम, अपना तो सब एक ही है, तो क्यों झगड़ा कर रहे हो हमसे? हमारा आई एक और आपका आई एक ही है, हम तो एक ही हैं, ऊपर की तो कपड़ा है बस. भाई if leg has a pant which is blue and my hand has a sleeves which is yellow, it means the leg and are different. तो एक one body is going through the leg, and I mean the same shirt and the pant, shirt and pant are different. So your pant, your body and my body, your subtle body and my subtle body, your causal body and my causal, we are different. But in me and you, same I is going on not. So we are one then. Why to hate? And why to get attached? Why? Well, you are already there. Why to whom to get attached to? No? Attached to उससे होना कि he is not with me and I am small I. I am not a small I. This is all pervasive I. What is meditation now? Distance, traveling the distance from number 2I to number 1I. This is the knowledge. And getting established in the knowledge. The process through which we get established in that knowledge is called meditation. And that is mentioned as, see here, Vishuddhena Atmana Vishwato Mukham. So, Jnanena Brahma Hetuna. This is the knowledge. This is the knowledge. This is the Vritti Jnana. Jnanena Brahma Hetuna. Vishuddhena Atmana. And then he sees Vishwato Mukham. Atmanam and Vishwato Mukham. Accusative case. He sees the real self. Like you are experiencing little. Supposing somebody is there. बड़ा मजा है वेदांत में. Supposing somebody gets established for a few moments, And then somebody says, no, you are very bad. He will say, which eye is bad? किससे बात कर रहा? Number 2 eye is bad. Okay, you can say bad. Number 1 eye is not bad. And see, 26 shlok, Brahmani avasthit mati, Bhagavati atma ashray, samshraya. See the word here. Avasthit mati, who is established in this eye. He is in Brahman. This is called Brahman now, because it is without limitation. But I forget here. I am very happy in the satsang. The moment I put my shoes, something is wrong in my shoes. I again become the same person. That is your Vikshep Shakti is very active. Then what shall I do? I think you have done Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga Abhyas has been done. If you have done, then it is easier for you to establish here. If you struggle here, that means you have to go back to where? Yesterday's class. Live a life of commitment. You have too much of ahankar. Ahankari person is not committed anywhere. Learn to commit somewhere. Commit matlab मिटो कहीं पे. कहीं पे कम हो पहले, फिर मिट जाओ. इसको बोलते हैं commit. First become less, small. Then you get obliterated. That is called commit. और तुम तो अपना झंडा गाड़ते रहते हो हर समय. स्वतंत्रता दिवस मनाते, इंडिपेंडेंस डे, all the time you are making. So this is not good. You are not there at all. You commit, कहीं तो commit करो. अपने को जिंदा मत रखो. कहीं पे झुको, कहीं पे मरो, कहीं पे जलो, कहीं पे खत्म हो. Somewhere you burn your ahankar. Remove your rag dvesha. No, your opinion have no value. Second thing, develop this passion. And third thing, that develop devotion. After you have come through these, then you can come here. And because we have not gone through the processes, therefore we struggle. And people have false understanding, I am a Vedanti. Nothing. They have so much attachment and aversion and ahankar. They call themselves Vedanti. Because we can talk on Vedanta a lot. Talking is not Vedanta. Not a Vedanti I have seen. No, sorry, lot of people I have seen. They are not Vedanti. They have jumped the processes. जैसे ही भक्ति वगैरह क्या है, ये कर्मयोग वगैरह क्या है. For a moment you get angry, for a moment you get frustrated. You are not even a karma yogi. How can you go to Jnana Yogi now? You have no dam in you. Your mind is not at all proper. You cannot come on this path. You will be thinking, no, why evening class I am taking too much devotion? Because I see this is where a person lacks. Otherwise you come in the morning class. बहुत difficult है इसमें stable होना. Therefore Upanishad never became very, very popular. It was not for the masses because people don't have so much of purity. They have not gone to the process of karma yoga, bhakti yoga. They have not gone to the process of self-obliteration, full of anger, full of frustration, full of desire, full of expectation. Even if you hear Vedanta, even if you think of Vedanta, it won't stay in your mind. Sannyaasastu mahabaho dukkham aptum ayogata. Yog yukto munir brahman achiranadi gacchati. So if you take to this path without getting preparation, you will be suffering somewhere. Like meditation classes, if you see, maximum people are sleeping. Or they are dozing off. It happened once. In ashram only I went. Some ashram I will not tell you. Every day I used to sit. I never noticed. One day I was late. I came after 20 minutes. Somebody was like that. Different mudras. Huh? Then somebody was like this. I mean, then to meditate or to smile. Then somebody was there. I mean, such a mudra was there. Okay, भाई कौन meditation है ये? And somewhere अखंड मंडलाकारम. Acha, the teacher is giving his commentary. There is only one consciousness. Please see that. And worst part is when you hear. This is the worst part. That disturbs the whole rhythm of meditation. बहुत ही साउंड मेडिटेशन हो गया है तो अब स्टूडेंट्स some are very young and naughty, so they start laughing. I say you have not gone through the process. आप बेवकूफ मत बनाओ अपने आप को. It is a very path of ruthless honesty with yours. आप ऐसे नहीं, you have become intellectually enjoying Vedanta, but emotionally you are a wreck. You don't have emotional freedom, therefore thoughts are not able, you are not able to drop. Therefore I don't touch here too much of Vedanta. But it came on the way, so I said let me touch. Morning class I will talk, in which people are not allowed. Special permission are required. It is not a film that I just come and sit. We have gone through a text. Even a film you can't understand in between. इसके पहले क्या था भाई? कहाँ गया था? हीरो कौन है इसमें? देवहूति जी come from number 2 to number 1. Maximum people who talk, who listen to Vedanta also are not prepared for Vedantic listening. They are not prepared. And for preparation, you have to really go through the processes. And Devhuti had gone through a process of serving, if you remember. If somebody comes to Vedanta class, I will ask the question, how long you have served? Is there somewhere, what is your ego meter saying? What is your anger meter? What is your attachment meter? And if it is very high, you are unfit. Sorry. Because you are little intelligent, you can understand. Vedanta doesn't need, you need not be genius to understand Vedanta. But to stabilize yourself in number one, yes, you need a very, very pure mind and very subtle intellect. Drishyate through agrya buddhyasya sukshmaya sukshmadarshi. Subtle is topic of intellect, of Vedanta. Therefore, Indra goes to Brahmaji in Chandogya 8th chapter. 32 years he was tending the cows, Indra, and making cow donkey. Again he 3 times, 99 years almost he was serving, 99 years. Then he had knowledge. Here we come, बोले जल्दी से बता दीजिए meditation कैसे होता है? I want to meditate. अरे चुप. जाओ झाड़ू लो, take a broom and clean the room. Your room only you clean. Clean the temple, chalo. Clean the ashram. Me, yes. Servant is not, no, you are the servant. Huh? I am servant. Servant of God. SOG. Process से नहीं जाओगे ना तो you always be suffering. Live with the teacher. Follow him. Stand up, sit down. Do your sadhanas regularly. Run around. Exhaust rajogun. Exhaust your tamogun. Get out of your anger, frustration. Take few bursts if required. Then ऐसे वेदांत समझ में आता, like this. Teacher says you are number one I. बोले fine. Swami Abhedananda used to say, he was a grahast, he is Imashanta. He went to a saint, Shankaranand of Haridwar. So that saint was not talking about devotion at all. He said, भाई शांतनु सुनाओ कुछ भागवत सुनाओ. He said, okay, I'll tell you Canto 11. बोले बड़ा मजा आया यार Canto 11 में. कुछ और सुनाओ. बोले I'll tell you रास पंचाध्याय. So रास पंचाध्याय he told. This grahast to sannyasi. Grahast is teaching sannyasi. After everything was over, he said, I'll give you Guru Dakshina, This saint said to this grahast. He said, come near Ganges. He said, take water in your palms. They took water. Well, you are not a jeev. You are not a jeev. You are not doer, enjoyer. You are not a sufferer. You are not a one with the body. Bas, nothing more. This jnana is my Guru Dakshina. Swamiji used to say, from that day, I never thought I was a jeev. This is what I am going stroke. Today, Dehuti has reached that state. In every time you have to be told same thing, same again I am angry, same I am expecting from this person, same I am lazy person, same I am not able to do anything, same I am, today I am frustrated, today I am passionate. Yeah. Unprepared student. You are raw one, don't jump. Nothing you will gain. By impressing anybody, nothing will you gain. Because those who you impress, they will forget you. Those who are praising you will forget you very fast. Life of your presence in somebody's mind, life is very short. They themselves will not live. They will not remember their father, mother and son, daughter. Who are you, Piddu? तुम कौन हो उसके सामने? Don't be so carried away by your praises of him. You have no value anywhere. Therefore, I emphasize on devotion and karma yoga a lot. Therefore, I emphasize on Guru Bhakti. If these are not there, you will be, your road will be blocked. तो भगवान जब वेदांत सुनाते हैं, then you will understand Vedant. Vedant has to be told by God inside your heart. Then he has to be he has to be in your heart to talk about. Today Dehuti was ready. That Dehuti from number 2 come to number 1. I. And be there. This intellectual shifting, that I am not doer enjoyer and I am the pure consciousness, I am unborn, unmodified. This is called the process through which you have heard. Focused recollection of your heard discourses is number 1 step of meditation. I am repeating it. Focused recollection, preferably without any aid of listening or seeing your notes. Got my point? Focused recollection of what teacher has taught you is the first step of Nididhyasa. Second, but I forget everything. I got carried away. He gave me work and I got carried away. I got so upset with him. Whole day he took away. Yesterday he was the one who troubled me. Today she troubled me. And day before that person troubled me. I think one day I'll trouble all three. Second step is, when you are making a tiles, so there is an area where you say, please don't move on the tile. Tiles are yet to be, set properly. Still it is wet. So if you walk on that, it will disturb the setting. Please don't walk on that. If you are going to ride a car, there is a place first you should practice on the ground where nobody is there. Even trees are not there because you will hit the trees. When you have to play music in a big concert, please first practice in your room. And close the window because people will think you are beating your wife. So first of all, you practice it alone. When you take an exclusive system of very less interaction of life, this is called second step of Nididhyasa. First is recollection. Second is I go through exclusive system which has solitude. Please note, solitude is not meant for person who is following the path of Karma Yoga. He will be a very difficult person after solitude. Solitude will spoil him. He will become more cranky and more difficult to deal. He is not meant for solitude. Because he has ahankar, he has kam krodh, he has vasanas, and he has stifled himself. Punishment of a person is that he is now he can't express it. Many people I have seen who lived in solitude, their nature was worse than before when they had lived in solitude. So don't make this mistake of solitude. Don't copy Taponji Maharaj. We are not even A, forget about 3. You have to live with the people, first brush out your ahankar, and then of course you can become like him. You can practice like that. You need a system. You need active people around you. You need running around. You need ego dissolving process. And as long as the interaction disturbs you, that means you have ahankar. The very sign that you are disturbed by interaction, that means you have ahankar. That means you have to be in the system. When you are not disturbed by the system, but you have another bigger joy, then you are fit for a life of solitude. Today, Devhuti was in solitude because she has lived sufficiently with the people. Don't be in a fool's paradise that I am fit for that. No, it is not a mimicry. You can't mimic Taponji and can't mimic Raman Maharshi. That I also purchased one pillow and I am also doing that. I am Raman Maharshi. मार पड़ जाएगी तुमको. तुम मरण हो जाओगे रमन. रमन तो नहीं बन पाओगे. पागल मत बनो. Neither you can become Nityananda Swami just by standing and doing like that. Don't try to become bigger than what you are. And very sign that you have anger, you get hurt, is with a big sign you are not a Jnana Yogi. You have impure mind. Your hurting tells that you are impure mind. The biggest sign of you have impure mind is you get angry and you have expectation. And therefore you have to go to the Karma Yoga. You have not yet surrendered. You don't have a surrendered personality. You are not committed anywhere. You are not a devotee of Lord. ठीक है ना? Devhuti did all that processes. It is the end of her life. Somewhere I read something, I feel I'm like reading some medicine book. This medicine is very good, you know. It is not for you, but these clothes are very good, but it's not fitting for you. This become brahmachari is very good. It's not for you. आपके लिए नहीं है. Getting my point? This Devhuti. Now, two things I said. First thing I said, what was the first thing? Recollection. Unaided, focused recollection of the teacher's words. Second is, now I want an exclusive system. Why? Because my attention goes here and there. Therefore, I want to focus myself. And third step is, I continue that thought. Which thought? I am number one I, unchanged. I am number one consciousness. There is no change in me. I was neither born, neither had I. But I'm angry. This angry personality is false. If by meditation you can dissolve your anger, you are student of meditation. I was very angry, I just sat in my meditation. Within 2 minutes, I don't know where anger went away like a smoke. I was very, very sad. Immediately I sat on the meditation and I felt, this is a sad personality. This I am not. Within 5 minutes, I am totally different. But if you are not a student of meditation, by sitting you will be more angry. Because you remember all that. Why he did like that? Who is he? And they'll slap him. What he thinks about himself. I don't know how long I have to live here. Either I should die or he should die. Or both should die. Om Shanti Shanti. ये तो हम पढ़ते हैं ना, तरह का मेडिटेशन है, फैशन हो गया मेडिटेशन जैसे. सुन लो मेडिटेशन नहीं आएगा आपका, होगा नहीं मेडिटेशन. You can sit at the most straight and do not yoga. So you will do like. You will have nice mat, etc. You will sit. एक फोटो ले लो यार. Smile sir. ये नहीं है ये meditation. Meditation is a very serious affair. You are now sitting quietly. Shift your attention from changing eye to unchanging eye. You are neither son, nor daughter, nor man, nor woman. Stop there. In between, another eye comes. Again you say, no, I am not this eye. And one end you are negating, other end you are asserting. Sajati vritti pravaha, vijati vritti nishedh purvakam. This is the dhyan. This is third step. This is called process of absorption. You said. So initially, if you are prepared, initially you will have frequency like this. Again thought came, what? My clothes are wet. This is wrong eye. Go to consciousness. Food I have to take. This eater is not you, you are false. This is the second eye. My daughter troubles me. This is the second eye. Son is very good. You are not cooperating with second eye. When you stop cooperating, the distance between two eyes starts increasing. Earlier it was this. Now it is this. More longer tenure you are in number one eye now. You just stabilize. And the result is, when you maintain a one thought for a long time, the thinker forgets and dissolves in the object of thought. Many times when you are studying, Mummy, get my tea. I am very, very, very thirsty. I am very, very feeling so tired. Get a tea. And she brought a tea. 100 times it happened. Now I am in my problem, sums. Totally absorbed. After 1 hour she comes, Arey, you have not taken a tea, at all touched also. You said you are very tired, you will sleep. No, this absorbed me totally. When you maintain one thought for a long time, the thinker gets absorbed in the object of thought. And you are not aware of the thinker. This is called tending towards samadhi. Dhyatru dheya parityajya kramadhyeyaika gocharam. Panchadashi. Nivada deepa vachittam samadhiritya vidhiyate. First chapter of Panchadashi. I know class must be difficult today, but don't worry. But tomorrow don't take like this. Today Devhuti is in this samadhi. Nobody is around her. Whole 6th chapter is for this Gita. And supposing you have a practice. So you have for half an hour you made this thought. Please note, no other vasanas are there, no ahankar is there, no kam krodha are there, no laziness is there, no tamogun is there. Otherwise you will fall down. You will have a very short span of meditation. It will be hanging meditation. Or a question mark. Any meditation will be there. Because you are not prepared. You jump the processes. But if you are really pure-minded, yadahi nendriyartheshu na karmasu anushajyate sarv sankalp sannyasi yoga ruda saduchyate. 3rd shloka of 6th chapter. He has no sankalpa. Kya baat? Even if he gets up after 1 hour, 2 hours, that thought continues. I am consciousness. And that spikes of second eye, angry, sad, father, mother, they are seen false. They are seen but false. It doesn't touch you. Somebody says you are a fool. Then you say, no, how can I be fool? I am the untouched consciousness. And supposing you can maintain this, and I told you, no, that the thinker get absorbed in the object of thought. Now she will forget now, what? That she is meditating. This is Raman Maharshi. Please note, knowledge is not dependent on samadhi. Knowledge can happen without samadhi also. But supposing you are not able to fix your mind, you forget very frequently. How do you know knowledge? Knowledge is not firm. Samadhi is for making your knowledge firm, not for getting the knowledge. Getting the knowledge is by listening. And knowledge is firm only when it is easily accessible to remove your sorrows. If you hear Vedanta and you understand, but sorrows are there, that means knowledge is not gone into your, it is not accessible. I am poor, I have a lot of money but I am still poor. That means you are not able to take the money out. It is not a joint account, only husband's name account. And he is not giving you. है ना? हमारा भी लॉक हो गई knowledge. I am unlocking it now. I hope this is clear. So samadhi is a process through which you make that knowledge accessible at will, and you are out of fear or sadness or depression or frustration, because constantly you are aware that this consciousness is. It was seated, it was hiding that knowledge. When teacher told that knowledge was somewhere in the debris of vasanas. And vasanas of kam, krodh, I am son, daughter, sad, angry, frustrated, depressed, rejected. These knowledges are very, very powerful today. These eyes, gunda eyes are there. They are hooligan eyes. What did you say? You said like that. This has to be made sadhu eye. Sadhu eye will make you meditate. And sadhu eye will merge into pure consciousness eye. Therefore you need the devotion and all this to mellow down these personalities. You have to dip in the water, the grams if you want to eat or something like that. Your hard personalities has to be. Impure eye is difficult to control. Pure eye is easier to control. Then devotee sat for 4 hours now. Where? In Samadhi. Please note, it's not compulsory, but it is aid. Aid for making your knowledge firm. If your knowledge is not firm, you need meditation. You need meditation. Your knowledge is not firm. I'm putting sugar in your tea, still there is no sweetness, that means you need to stir a lot. I'm putting sugar after sugar. Every day you are listening, still your nature is same. That means there is no stirring in the heart. That means you are not meditating on that. And this is where samadhi or the practice of meditation will help. 3 steps I said. Focused, unaided recollection of the teaching, or minimum aided. Second step, you at least for some time in a day you choose a specific system where there is nothing to talk, nothing. Keep the phone away. Otherwise the vibration of the phone will come in your mind. Even if the phone is there, there is electromagnetic wave of the phone. It will come in your mind. Because phone has its own waves like that. Okay? So keep it available for some time. Third is, I want to absorb. Arey maja aata hai bhai. If you get this joy of meditation, you will leave house. You will leave food. I mean, everything you will do to get into it. And today Devhuti, she went into Samadhi. Samadhi means nirvikal. She forgot herself where she was. Brahmani avasthit matihi bhagvat atma samshraya. See second line. 26 slok. Nivritta jiva pattitvat. Now her jiva how is lost now. Kshina klesh apta nirvriti. All her negativity is jiva bhav, that I am sad, I am my mother, I am father, I am very, I had a bad past, I was very happy. All these wrong eyes are Gurudev's word. They all should be burnt in the white heat of meditation. Like you do welding, you do sometimes. Welding. So there is something like this there. And it joins. So similarly, this meditation is like that. It is joining you with the Paramatma. But you have to keep it there. If you remove after every second, then it won't weld. You let it only sink for a long time. You came out. How are you feeling? Again somebody said something, you got disturbed. Go back again. How long you got disturbed? No, I got disturbed for 10 minutes. Earlier I used to be disturbed for 1 hour. But after 10 minutes I realized that this is a false eye which is disturbed. I don't want to get carried by false eyes. But 10 minutes I was really disturbed. Go back again. Make the disturbance time 0, minimum. Make calm crowd time minimum. How? Go back. Get established there. Where? Number 1 eye. Which one? Which cannot be seen, which cannot be touched, which cannot be broken, which is not doer, which is not enjoyer, which is not sufferer, which is not happy, which is not sad, which is a consciousness, which is a seer only. Again go back. Chalo. And now you are a student of meditation. Don't work. Tiles are there now. Don't work now. You are a student of meditation. You are not supposed to work a lot now. For a higher qualified student, don't give lower qualified sadhana. He's a PhD student now. Don't take him to metric now. Don't ask him to do social work. Let him spend time there. Chalo. Go there. Getting my mind? Not getting. Jnanena brahma hetuna, 24 slok. And vishuddhena atmana. Atmana here means by the pure mind. He swanubhutya, tirobhut, all his negativities has gone. Negativity means not that kama is destroyed, kami is destroyed, falsified. What about the world? World is not there, it is false now. Nivritta jiva pattitvat. I am doer enjoyer. I will be born? No. I'll die. No. Nitya, देखो देखो, Nitya Arud Samadhitvat, 27 श्लोक. She is now absorbed in the Samadhi. Who? Devati. Then what happens? Paravrit Guna Brahma. Moment she opened her eyes, she saw this world is false because only consciousness is there. Na sasmara tatatmanam. Like a person wakes up, he sees my dream body was false. She saw that this body and this eye which is holding the body, number 2, they are all false. Because it comes and goes. But I am that one which does not go. And she was not aware of her eating also. See, 28 slok. Taddeha parataha posha. Somebody else was feeding her. Krishchadya sambhavat. She was very, she didn't become thin because she was already so bright. Although her face was bright, but heads were all full of dust because of the jata. And it is written, the hairs were all spread around. Even the clothes had fallen down, but she was not aware. 29 slok. Mukta kesham gatambaram. देखो ये देवती. Daiva Guptam. Her body was maintained by devatas or by the Bhagavan only. Somebody was feeding. Getting went to that pure consciousness. Vasudeva Pravishtadi. She was absorbed in that Vasudeva Bhagavan. Like Raman Maharshi, when he left his house and went in Tiruvannamalai, he was 60 years old. Not that he studied anything. Already she had done in the past. You know what he did? Went and meditated only. People try to imitate. Definitely you should come to that, plus go through the processes. And when he was in meditation, he went to Nirvikalpa Samadhi. So he used to do like that. Mouth was open, sometimes ants are entering, sometimes worms. So people from the village used to come and drop milk in the mouth. But your body is maintained by God. And if you have given yourself in life of meditation, totally God takes over. Somebody he will tell you. This was Devhuti's journey. Siddhpad was the place where she attained this. Very quiet, absorbed. Even if she was opening her eyes, she was seeing only the consciousness. Hairs all disheveled, all spread out, bright face, dazzling with knowledge. Dust was on the jatas, the hairs. Kapilji went and took samadhi in the ocean, and Devhuti, it is said here that her body, Devhuti's body, became a river also. This is written here. She attained the moksha, and ultimately she attained, he became a river. Bhagwan ki kya pata nahi kya hai. In the 32nd slok, Srotasam pravara saumya. Martyam abhut, so that people can purify themselves. Those who hear this third canto and this Devati, they will also attain her state. This is the promise given by Shukdevji to us. Oh, but you keep on hearing that. So we completed Iti Tritiya Skanda Samaptaha Hari Om Tat Sat. We completed the third canto. Now we will enter, if God wills, the fourth canto. This is her. Also know what is the highest taste also. Which are a bigger realm of existence. Now who will be born? There is no enjoyer to be born. You have no shopping list. Why will you go to the market?
You are nothing to eat. Why will you go to the kitchen? Enjoyer doer is not there. Who will get the fruit? There is no doer, jeev to get the fruit. All jnanagni dagda karmanam tamaho panditam buddha. She was not thinking, where is Kapil? Where is my husband? She said, I have become one with their sarup only. This is where jeev is to attain. This is the Gita's Uttama Purushastu Anya Paramatmiti Udarat. Naiva kinchit karomu iti yukto manyeta tattvavitu. This is the one. I am not doing anything. Yadricha labh santushta. Bhagavan, when he starts talking about Jnani, he forgets that Arjun has to fight also. He continues. Deliberately follow. Bhagavan to Leela karte hain. He said, let me talk about himself. Be established in that truth. This is the goal why a person leaves his house. He should think about it. At least mentally we should attain this state. There should be charm for knowledge. Remember the formula? Committed life. Then dispassion means I am available for joyful, illuminating availability of response. Then devotion, I have relation with the God, I share everything. And then comes establishment in the self, where there is nothing other than that. I am not born and I am established in pure consciousness in which Shivji revels all the time. Hari Om and thank you. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, 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 Shri Krishna Sharanam. Holy Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki jai. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj ki Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev.